Hi and welcome to TAC. I'm Mike, lead pastor here, and today I'm joined with Susan, who is often writing the script behind these announcements, and I've convinced her to join us today on camera.
We'd love to share some of the things happening in the life of our church. I've been so encouraged as we've looked at Ephesians over the past few weeks and seen the wonderful unity we have in Jesus. I'm so glad we can gather together today as members of God's household. What a privilege that is. If you're new to church today, a special welcome to you. We'd love you to fill in a Connect card while you're here so we can be in touch. Just scan the QR code on the back of the chair in front of you.
We're so excited to celebrate Christmas with you this year. The Christmas Carols Feast will be happening again on Sunday the 15th of December, starting at 5 p.m. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be building teams to run activities, make and serve food, and welcome people. This event is such an amazing chance to celebrate with our community and show them generous hospitality. If you're keen to be involved, pop your name on the sign-up sheet at the back of church today.
As we look to Christmas, just a reminder that we're collecting new toys, toiletries, books and non-perishable food items for Anglican's Toys and Tucker Appeal. This is a great way to share the joy of Christmas with people who are struggling at the moment. Items must be dropped off in the next 2 weeks so they can be collected by Anglican in time for Christmas.
Next Sunday over lunch, we're running a discernment workshop at church. The workshop is an important part of our year of discernment as we refresh our vision and seek God's leading for the years ahead. I'll send out an outline for this workshop first thing next week. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday about 12:30. Bring along your lunch. I'd love you to make this a priority to come along. Finally, if you haven't done so already, can I encourage you to submit your pledge form as soon as possible? We're over halfway to our target, but not yet where we were last year, and we have a larger budget for 2025. I'm so encouraged by the culture of partnership and generosity we have here at TAC. Let's do this together for another great year of ministry under God. As you might have read in the email I sent this week, Susan is actually finishing up her role with us on staff at the end of this year, which is a sad moment, but also a joyful moment as we release her to what God has in store for her next. Susan, you've been on staff for a number of years with us.
Yes.
How long?
I was brought on just over 8 years ago.
Okay, fantastic. And for the last couple of years, you've been particularly in comms?
Yes, so comms has been the bulk of the role over that time. For the last couple of years, I've also been doing some ministry support.
And you're doing a great job. There's been lots of ministry to support. Now, during that time, you've been studying information science.
Yes.
And we've benefited greatly from your skills and kind of passion in this space. But you're on to bigger things next year. Tell us a bit about that.
So I have been training for the last 18 months or so. And next year, I've got a job as a school archivist, which I'm excited about. And that will give me space to finish my studies as well.
You're still going to be attending here as
Yes.
a member of TAC, which I'm so glad that we can continue our partnership in the gospel. As you reflect on being on staff here, what are some of the highlights?
Oh, look, there are so many. I'm so thankful that TAC is my church home. And I think it's been God's real kindness that He's allowed me to work in this role, doing something that I really love and working with such amazing people on staff. So one of the real highlights has been the staff team. It's something we can't take for granted, but there's just such amazing unity, which is incredible really, considering the turnover in staff over the last 5 years. But it's just a privilege to get a bit of a view behind the scenes and just see how staff labour for the gospel, love the people here at TAC, and want to serve them and build them up as God's church here in Toongabbie.
And if you've appreciated the vision booklet, that is the handiwork of Susan. So if you see her around, please give thanks for her and thank you. As you finish up at the end of this year, Lisa Vesey is also finishing in her casual role, supporting membership, and a new role is being advertised next week that will look after comms and membership support, because Mark Baines will be overseeing the ministry portfolio. Thank you, Susan. And now we're kicking on with the service.
Yeah. That's all from us for now. We're heading back into 1 Samuel today, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the service. Bye.